Welcome back. So in previous screencast we have installed the Django, created super user, logged into the Django administration, and in this screencast we are going to freeze the requirements which we have used, Django package which we have used to create this project into a simple file called requirements.txt. Now you would be wondering what is requirements.txt. So let us talk about the scenarios. You are developing one application and you are giving that application to your colleague, and your colleague he or she doesn't know that what version of Django or the library which you are using. So how about creating a simple text file called requirement.txt mentioning all the Django and library and with the version number, and giving them so that they can easily understand these are the versions, and they can create their own virtual environment, and they can install the all requirements with a very simple command and run it, right? And let's say talk about the another scenario. You are developing some application and releasing in open source domain. So open source community doesn't know what basically Django version and library which you have used. So if let's say you have the requirements.txt inside your Django project, and you have packaged with all that particular files also, and you have circulated in internet, so the open source community knows these are the packages and libraries with the version numbers has been used, so it is easy for them to reuse it, right? So let us see how we can do that. So currently we have one db.sqlite3, one settings folder Django admin, and manage.py. To freeze the requirement, you give pip freeze greater than requirements.txt. Moment you give this command, what it does is it creates a requirements.txt, a simple text file, and lists all the package with the version number which is being used inside your project. So let us open this particular folder and check whether it is there or not. To do that, open your Atom IDE, click on file, click on add project folder, go to desktop, select your Django blog, which is the project folder, say OK. So now you have Django blog into your Atom IDE. Open your requirements.txt. So you can see here Django equals to 1.10.3. this is the version which we have used, right? So this is how you can do freeze the requirements. And let's say down the line, if you are the way your project is growing and you will have various requirements, you have 10 different packages and libraries, so that point of time it would be very easy for you to install the requirements in one click. How to install the requirement in one click? Let's say if you are giving this project to one of your colleagues, it's very simple. They need to give pip install -r and requirements.txt. so whatever the requirements is listed here in requirements.txt will be installed in one click. It doesn't, no matter it's there 2 requirements, 5 requirements, or hundreds of requirements, it is going to install in one click. Otherwise what will happen is they have to install one by one, which is very time consuming, right? Now we will talk about the Django administration. To talk about the Django administration, let us first start the Django server. So we'll say give python manage.py run server. Open your browser, and so this is your Django administration for your project. So what you can see is there is a authentication and authorization. In authentication and authorization you have groups and users. Open your user, and you can see there is a nescode1 username with email address, and the staff status is green. What does it mean is when we have did the python manage.py migrate, that point of time we have seen one app named admin, right? So basically the currently the administration panel where we are, that is because of this admin. The authentication, what we are talking about, authentication and authorization, is because of this particular authentication app. Content type is basically all these contents, whatever you can see. The session is basically when you create a user, you log into the admin panel and it creates a session inside the Django project, right? So that is because of this particular app. When I say app, what does it mean is Django is basically consists of various app, and all these app is given to you by the Django Software Foundation. Now let's see where is that particular app. Open your Atom IDE, go inside your Django project, open your settings folder. Inside settings folder you have one Python file called settings.py. Click on that, scroll down, you will have installed apps one section. So basically installed app, this section is all these apps are basically created by the community and bundled with the standard Django installation. So currently the admin panel which we are browsing through is because of this particular Django contrib admin. Django.contrib.auth is basically the authentication and all. Similarly, Django.contrib content types is all the content types what CSS, image, JavaScript, whatever we are using. So a lot of icons you can see like this, plus this, basically this is an icons, and a lot of other icons also you may come across. You click on the user, so you can see the various icons like these icons. So all these icons, a lot of content types has been used here. Session, so whatever the session Django manages because of this app. The message, all the message, like if something, let's say, went wrong and it has given some exception, so it will display the error message. So all these messages will be coming because of this particular app. And static files, so whatever the image, CSS, JavaScript, so because of this static files, how to manage within a Django project is because of this particular app itself, right? So this is how the Django project which we have created and browsing through is because of all these 4 apps itself. So if these 4 apps are not there, probably you can't not probably, I mean certainly you won't be able to make a super user. You can log into the admin and you can do all those things. So how even let's say we have created a super user from the terminal. So instead of creating super user from a terminal, let's say if you want to create through the GUI, so it's very simple. Go to the user section, click on add user. Let's say we are saying username hello Django, password, let's say giving the same password, right, and say save. So basically this is the new user which we have created. Now if you go through users, so now we have 2 users, but see here staff users is currently crossed, right? So open your Django hello Django, which is the new user, go inside the permission and check out the staff status and save it. Right now you can see the staff status in front of the hello Django is green. Why it happened is because lot of features is been already given by the Django community, and you don't need to develop the authentication session and all those things. You can develop on top of that. And let's say if you want to customize the existing app with their features, you can customize it. Code is open. Each and every line of code is available to you for the further customization. So thank you so much for watching this screencast. See you in the next one.